Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Everyday with Jackie. And in today's video, I am going to be bringing you the products that I have been loving in the month of July. And let me just do a disclaimer. When I call this my July favorites, it's not necessarily new products. Some of them are new and some of them are not, but they are all products that I have been using and loving for the month of July. So if this is something you're interested in, then let's get started. Okay guys, first product I would like to talk about is the Too Faced Primed in Peachy Primer. And this is what it looks like. And what I found fascinating about this primer is that it actually comes with a pump. I thought that was quite unique. And this primer is a little cooling on the skin. It is a matte primer, and I will say that it does hold up to the name. It does keep me matte all day. It does hold up quite nicely on the face. It keeps my foundation in place and doesn't have my makeup sliding around. It just locks it in place. So I have been enjoying this product for the month of July. My next primer that I want to share with you is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and this is what it looks like. As far as this primer goes, I do like it, and I find that it does lock my makeup in place. I don't have much oiliness that breaks through. I don't have if I sweat, which in Texas in this hot and humid climate, that does happen a lot, but I don't find that if I touch my face, I have foundation or powder all over it. I just think this keeps my makeup in place. Now, what I will say about this primer is that when I use this primer, I use it by itself. And what I mean about that is I do have large pores, and one of the things that I do to combat that is I will use my Cover FX Pore Filler Primer. I would usually go in first with that and then back it up with this Milk Hydro Grip Primer. But when I do that, when I use this in conjunction to the Cover FX Pore Filling Primer, I notice that this will beat up on my face or ball up. I have little balls on my face that I can't blend out. So when I use it by itself, it's perfect. But when I use it in conjunction with my Cover FX, it's a no-go. This just balls up all over the face, and you just can't blend it out no matter how hard you try. The next thing I want to talk about is my Morphe Glamabronze bronzer in the shade Phenom. And I really have enjoyed this. I really love that it's such a big pan. And this is what she looks like. I have really been enjoying using this. I like it. The shade is just perfect for my skin tone, and I definitely would repurchase this. I did receive an email from Morphe today saying that get it while it lasts, and it was this bronzer. I think it was a Bronze Seduction palette by Morphe and a few other things, which led me to believe that this is going to be discontinued soon. So it said get supplies while they last. And I got this from Ulta, not from the Morphe site. And the next thing I want to talk about is my perfume that I have been loving, and this is the Prada Candy Kiss. And when I tell you that this smells so good, you guys, it is amazing. I love it. This is quite expensive for me. Quite expensive for me. This, I believe, cost me $89. And it smells, oh, you can smell the vanilla and the musk. And it said it also smelled like bergamot, which I don't know what that, I've never heard of that. But if this is what it smells like, it smells wonderful. This is such a nice fragrance, guys. I definitely would purchase it again, but I would have to check to see if they had the smaller size, because again, I think I paid either $80 or $90 for this. But I do love it. The next thing I want to talk about is the Matte Prep+Prime Fix Plus, and I have the Fix Plus in the scent of lavender. and I really do like this. I'm kind of new to trying the Fix Plus items. I bought one last year, and I brought the Matte Fix Plus, which I have been breaking out. It should be in this video because I have been using that for the month of July, and I have been enjoying that tremendously. It's just awesome. It keeps my face matte, and I mean, in Texas during this time of the year, we're easily in the hundreds, and the humidity is way up there. So the Matte Fix Plus keeps my face actually matte. I haven't really experienced any overwhelming oiliness with it. I mean, I have nothing to complain about. I know some people say that the Matte Fix Plus leaves white spots on their face. I haven't experienced that whatsoever, but when I tell you I shake it up till my arm falls off. So with the Fix Plus and Matte, I do not have a problem with that. I haven't had a problem with this. It actually gives me a soft glow to my face. Nothing greasy or nothing shiny, but just, you know, mattes the foundation and the prime and the powders and stuff into my skin, and it just leaves a nice little glow to it. So I really do like that, especially for if you have that powdery look. It just melts everything together. So I do like this, and I do like the lavender. I know now MAC has some cucumber fragrances, watermelon fragrances, some of the other ones, and I think they come in a smaller bottle, but I do want to try some of those out as well. But the lavender is what I've been using, and the Matte Fix Plus, and I have enjoyed them both this month. I also have two setting powders here by Too Faced as well, both of these. And as you can see, this one is the translucent, and this one here is the caramelized peach. Now I use the translucent just to set my under eyes. And again, this is what it looks like. And what I love about both of the containers is that they have the little stopper that you can just pop up. And it has the little peach, if you can see the little peach embossed in there. And they are fragrance. They both the powders smell like peach, but you hear people talk about it so strong or whatever. I really like the fragrance of it. It doesn't bother me whatsoever, and I like that this is something good that will travel. You just push the stopper back down, and then you just seal it back up. And this is again the translucent setting powder by Too Faced. It says it's the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. And it says it's infused with peach and sweet fig milk. And again, that's in translucent. And this one is the Caramelized Peach. It says the same thing. Perfect Peach Mattifying Loose Setting Powder infused with peach and sweet fig milk. And this is, again, the translucent caramelized peach. And let's see. You can kind of see the color in the packaging. And again, nothing different. Has a little stopper. And this is what she looks like. And what I will do, like I said, the other one, the translucent, I just set my under eyes. And this one, I just dust all over my face. Especially if I have a foundation that's a little too light, like if it's a winter foundation and I try to get away with it in the summertime, I will just dust this powder on top to help match the foundation a little bit closer to my skin tone in the summertime. So I have been enjoying this quite a bit. My next product is my Natasha. You can't beat it. This is what she looks like. And the colors in here are so gorgeous. This is still available at Sephora. So if this is something that you would be interested in, I would definitely get my hands on it. These colors are gorgeous. And this shade right here, it is very pretty as a halo eye. Using it, pop it in the center. I think I have used every single shade in this palette. And I am going to do a Get Ready With Me featuring this palette. But guys, when I tell you that this palette is so beautiful, I love it. I bought it and I think I was intimidated by it, and I never touched it. And so I finally decided to break it out this month, and I've done several looks, nothing on YouTube yet, but I have enjoyed this palette. But I am going to do a video on it because this palette is something. It's not the mini palettes for what, $19 or $20. This one I believe was $48, but in my personal opinion, the pans are larger, and it's worth it. I have enjoyed this palette immensely. So the next palette that I want to talk about is my Tarte Unleashed palette. Now I have featured this, I believe, in my last video, and I've been calling this palette by the wrong name. I've been calling it, oh, this is the Tarte Young, Wild, and Cruelty Free. Well, yes, it is, but the name of it is the Tarte Unleashed. And it is also very pretty. I have enjoyed using this palette for the month of July as well. And as I said in my last video, one of the shades has popped out, so it's this one right here. I just keep my finger on it. But these colors are so pretty. I am enjoying this palette as well. And like I said before in another video, I promised to look with it, and I am going to deliver. So stay tuned for that. I have two lip products that I've been enjoying. I used to only wear reds, pinks, fuchsias, plums, those deep and sultry colors, but I'm starting to get into the more neutral looks, and I have two products here by Milani, and I love both of these. This is the Milani Matte Satin formula, and this one is called, it's 09, and it says it's called Velvet something. I can't even read the print, it's so small. Velvet something. I'll have it linked in the description box, but this is what it looks like. I do know it says it's 09. This is what she looks like, and I'll do a swatch of it. It's very pretty. And I'll wear this with a little lip liner. It doesn't even have to have a lip liner, but I'm just in the habit of wearing lip liners now. This is my next shade, and it's 08, and this one is called, I don't know. And it'll be linked in the description box as well. But this one says 08, and I'll link it. And I'll swatch this. I don't know why they have to make the writing so small. And that's this color right here, the bottom one. They do look similar, but they are a little different. I think this one is a little deeper. This one is on the lighter side. This is a little deeper. This is a more brownie, and this has a little bit of a pink base. So I have been enjoying both of those. My next product that I wanted to talk about is my Fenty Beauty. And this is in the shade Nutmeg. And I had a trial size. If you spend $25 at Sephora, you got the mini. It was the mini. And then they did come out with a mini size, and I got that too. But honestly, they were so small. It was so hard to get the brush in that I went ahead and got the big size, and I just poured my other smaller powders, same shade, into this bigger container, and it has been working out for my good. This is what this looks like. Just make your face feel so silky, soft as a setting powder. It just blends everything nicely together, and I just come out with a airbrush look is what I was trying to say. Okay, so I love this powder. I definitely would repurchase this. I have so much of it though. This has such a big container that I won't need to repurchase this for a while, but I do like it. Now onto my foundations. And this is nothing new to any of you probably. This is my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I've been using this a lot this month. And because I didn't want it to go bad. You know, they said foundations are only good for so long, and I'm only down to here. And so I broke this back out, and I really love this foundation. This is the first foundation that I was actually matched to. I have been buying foundations that were the wrong shade, and I went to Sephora, and I wanted to try the Fenty, and they matched me to this, and this matches me to a T. This is the foundation that I have on my skin right now, on my face, and I powdered, well, I haven't even powdered. I put it on this morning at 7 in the morning, and right now it is 10:50 at night. And the only thing is, when I came in earlier today, I didn't put any additional powder. I just took my brush and dabbed it across my nose because my nose gets shiny, my T-zone. And then I left out again. That was around 4 o'clock. Then I left out again and got home maybe around 8:30. And I know I was going to try to film my July favorites, so I touched up my nose once again. That's all I've had to do with this foundation. I love it. Again, I'm in shade 420 in this, and it matches me perfectly. My next product that I wanted to mention that I have been enjoying for the month of July is this. This is my Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation. Love, love, love. This was a hard foundation to match. I can't tell you how many trips I made to Ulta trying to match myself with this foundation. This is in the shade Burkina. And I think it says 310 or 319. I can't see for sure. I think it's 310. But I'll put this in my description box as well. Again, this was a hard foundation for me to match. And finally, I saw Andrea Renee's channel, and she's in Burkina, and we kind of have a lot of foundation shades that are similar. And also Colorful Camille, she brought the foundation in the shade Burkina. And so I saw that we had a foundation shade in common, so I just went ahead. Now this is a good shade for me when I just go in normal with it, but if I apply too much of this, it looks like it's too light for me. So it matches me perfectly, or it matches me very well when I just do a normal application. But if I get heavy-handed with this, oh, I did one time. The second time that I wore, I just dotted it all over, just too much, I guess. And when I started blending it out, I was like, oh, because it just seemed too light. And I took what was on this side of my face, and I was able to bring almost all the foundation on this side of the face, that I had enough to blend out my whole face without adding any extra product. So this is very concentrated, and you can't go in heavy-handed with it. But when I take it easy with it and just go in a small amount at a time, it matches very well. And I do like it. It looks so good on the skin. So let's go switch gears to cleansers. This is Origins Checks and Balances face wash. Guys, if you have not tried this, get your hands on this. I love this. This was about $19, which, you know, I'm cheap. I don't pay that much, but I did for this one because the current face cleanser that I'm using now is not a favorite, and I'm just gonna try to use it up. I have maybe like this much left. I want to use it up, and I'll just save it and talk about it in my next month's empties. But I'm not a fan of it. But so I wanted to get this because I want a cleanser that I feel is cleansing my skin. This is so, like it says, frothy. Has such a good soap to it. It soaps up on your face. I mean, frothy is the right term for it. This is a good cleanser, and when I cleanse my skin, I want to feel like, you know, I want to see something lather up. I want to see that it's cleansing my skin but not stripping, and this is what this does. When I use it, just a little bit you need, and it will soap up all over your face. And when you rinse it off, you don't feel like all your oils and everything have been stripped from your face, but your face feels clean. I cannot recommend this enough. I have been enjoying it and loving it. Haven't used it too much because, again, I'm trying to use up what I'm currently using, and so I can concentrate my efforts onto this. And I just feel like this is going to last a long time because it's also concentrated. You don't need a lot to get a good lather up on your face and to cleanse it. So I recommend this 100%. And for my, I am a Gemini. I was born in the month of May, and I got for a gift from Sephora the Drunk Elephant set. I have always wanted to try Drunk Elephant. I have seen it on very many channels, and I just wanted to try it. So I got this set for my birthday, and I haven't used it. It comes with the jelly cleanser, and it comes with the Protini polypeptide cream. I just started using the Protini peptide cream the other day, and because I ran out of my nighttime moisturizer, so I wanted to go ahead and try this. And I'm kind of mad about it, to say the truth, because I like this, but I do not want to pay Drunk Elephant prices. I am, look, what do they say? I've been duped into trying this product that I like, and you don't even need a lot of this, and my skin feels so moisturized when I use it. I like it. Mad that I like it, but I don't know how much the regular size is. I'll have to check it out. So again, this is the Protini polypeptide cream, and once again, you see where I you can see where I dabbled in it a little bit. Oh, but it feels so soft and soothing on your skin. It smooths out your skin a lot. It just feels so good once you put it on and let it set in and moisturize. It feels very good. This is what the jelly cleanser looks like. Haven't used this yet, but I may try this tonight. So I'm not saying this is a July favorite because I haven't used this before, but I will be trying this out soon, and I'll get back to you on this one. Again, like I said, I may try this one tonight. I also have been enjoying this Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb. Now, I really like this. I didn't think I would like it because it's kind of like a gel. See if you can see the blue in here. It's kind of like a gel, and I don't really care for gel moisturizers. Excuse me. But the more I use it, the more I like it. And it goes on kind of cooling, but it is very moisturizing. And I've been using this also at night, not with the Drunk Elephant one, but by itself. I started using this first, but then I noticed that I hadn't touched the Drunk Elephant, so I've been trying to use that a little bit too. I'm almost done with this, and I think, like I said, I'm really not a gel moisturizer, but I did think I would repurchase this because I have been enjoying this a lot. So again, this is the Aqua Bomb by Belif. Guys, we're almost done. Now I have some hair products that I wanted to talk about. So I went out and purchased this Kinky Curling Custard. I had never used it before, but I just recently, maybe a month or two, got my hair cut. I used to have hair like down to here when you stretch it out. You know how that goes with the shrinkage. It was down to here, but it was just taking me too long to do my hair, to detangle it. Saturday I would spend my whole day on hair, and I'm just over that. So I went ahead and got it cut, and I have been using this gel in conjunction with this stuff. Is called Nudred, Hydrate Nudred, and this is a cream. It's just a solid cream. And this is the Nudred Sponge. So I've been using all three of these products together. And what I'll do is just, you know, I'll twist the top of my hair, and then I'll go ahead and spray the sides where it's more tapered, and then I'll go in with the gel and this Nudred, which I really like this. I don't really know much about it, but you know, this came as a set. When I purchased the sponge, this was all packaged together, and it came as a set. And what I'll do is put both of the gel and the Nudred on, and then I'll take the sponge. They have a bigger sponge, but I opted for this size, and I'll just go in circular motions just around the sides and in the back of my head and back to this side, just to have that little beaded look. And I have really been enjoying this, and it's so amazing to me that when I go in with the sponge, you would think that when you would go to bed at night that it would kind of smash it, or it wouldn't be as defined in the morning. But this locks it in place. My little beads, I don't have to go on. I did this last week, and I have not had to touch up my beads, and it just stays locked in place, and I really love the look. So I have been enjoying my Kinky Curly. This does not flake. I had some other gel I made, and that could have been user error. It was my, was it the Eco Styler gel that I may have used, but I think I may have used too much of it. And when I tell you it left a white cast in my hair, and one of my friends, I didn't even know it, and one of my friends said, "Oh, you have little white diamonds in your hair." So embarrassed. So this does not leave little white diamonds in my hair. It doesn't flake or anything. So and I make sure that I don't go in with a heavy hand when using this, but I really like it. I have no complaints about it. It leaves your hair shiny. This in conjunction is a winner. So that concludes my July favorites, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And again, leave me a comment down below if you've used any of these products. And just leave me some feedback if you like this kind of video on my channel, or if you have any questions about any of the products that I use. I did get the hair products from Sally's. I got all three of these from Sally's Beauty Supply. And my other products either came from Ulta or from Sephora. So that's it, guys. That concludes the video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, give me a like. Please subscribe to my channel, share my channel, and you guys, as I always say, you're always welcomed and wanted on this channel. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you guys have a blessed night. Bye.